Let me tell you a disturbing story about a little boy and his pet hamsters. It's called Hamster Hell. Trigger warning for animal cruelty. Even though this film is in claymation, it gets kind of disturbing. Chapter 1. Arrival. An orange hamster is brought to its new home. The child takes the hamster out of the box. His mom comes into his room, so he kicks the box under the bed and hides the hamster behind his back. When she leaves, he pulls a different box from under his bed and places the hamster inside. Turns out, there's another hamster already living inside of this box. Chapter 2. Wife. The kid looks in the box and finds the two hamsters going at it. He creates a tape barrier and puts the hamsters on opposite sides before shoving the box back under his bed. The orange hamster escapes to the other side but gets caught in the tape. The gray hamster emerges from its hiding spot and proceeds to do stuff to the orange one. Chapter 3. Fun World. The child creates an amusement park for his hamsters fit with a pillow ride, bumpy cars, and a death coaster. But first, he wants to put his hamster in the G-force, which is just him putting the hamster in a sock and swinging it around. The hamster throws up, and the child says the hamster is too sick to ride the death coaster. Chapter 4. Escape. After having a nightmare about riding the death coaster, the orange hamster hatches an escape plan. Unfortunately, it's caught before it can make it out the room. Chapter 5. Disorder. The little boy finds the hole in the box and is so upset he destroys Fun World. As punishment, he puts his hamsters in a metal box. Time passes, and when the boy checks on his hamsters, they are dying from being trapped in a box without air holes. He puts them back in the paper box, tapes the escape hole closed, and puts them under his bed. Chapter 6. Mother. The child goes to check on his hamsters the next day, only to find that the orange one had babies. And even though his care pamphlet says not to touch the babies or else the mother will eat them, he does it anyway. When his mom calls him, he throws the babies back in the box where they're eaten by the mother. Chapter 7. Punishment. The child checks on his hamsters and finds a bloody massacre. He's so upset that he bludgeons the orange hamster to death. Then, he throws its body back in the box with the gray one. Chapter 8. Death. The child wakes up to find the gray hamster ate the body of the orange one. Overwhelmed, the child destroys the box, and before the hamster can escape the room, the child throws the gray hamster out of the window. The end. That was a wild ride, but it shows how differently smaller animals are treated. It also shows the journey of life and how some are cursed with the gruesome path. This kid acted as God to the hamsters. He controlled whether they lived or died, but he was a child and he didn't understand his power, which led to the hamster suffering. We also see the godlike imagery seen through the cross on his wall, as well as how the hamster saw the little boy as the devil, and it kind of shows the dualities of how this child was portrayed. On one hand, the hamsters viewed him as some sort of god who enforced their suffering and as a devil-like figure who controlled the path their lives took.